Think of it as layers. I had to look at that. My bad, y'all. And we're gonna get 7. Let me see. That's 5. Let me stop rambling because it was just weird. And she's being awakened by the moon. There they go. The last 2. The law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. That's that the reading where it was a collective fire signs, right? And I was like, some of y'all might come back master magicians. Master magicians. That's crazy. The law of mentalism. Get clarity on your core values and commit to what matters. This is the second card that Spirit has used to call you to action. The secondary law of causation was the first, and this one. So on this path, a lot of people are saying that they're blocked and things like that. But on this particular part of your path, this is the first veil, okay? Now I'm going to go through, in the 7th veil, it's a dance about this too. Either a dance or a play. I think both, actually. But it's old. I know the play, I believe it was Oscar Wilde, the play. Like I said, I like to read. Don't pick on me because, okay, I'm a nerd. It's okay. It's okay to be a nerd. But yeah, so that, and it's very interesting when you read it. It essentially goes through these 7 stages, you know. But just keep in mind too, this whole area on your body is from your stomach down. Like the solar plexus is in your upper abdomen, and then it goes down. Solar plexus, then down to the sacral, which is your lower abdomen, or the bottom of your belly button. And then the root chakra is, of course, the base of your spine, which comes out as your rectum or gender parts. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be appropriate for YouTube because I know it's some churn on here, even though they're not supposed to be. 18 only, and for entertainment purposes only, okay? But look, I'm not a doctor. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, pay attention to those areas of your body. Nurture them. Not... I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because that's not appropriate. Spirit, stop. I can't be as open as if I would in a personal reading. 1711, yeah. So we got the guard, 7. You feel me? But I cannot be as open as I would in a personal reading. Now, if y'all want a personal reading, just give me some time. I want to make sure that I handle those things appropriately for you, okay? But anyway, this is crazy. The law of immortality. I just said realizing that you have a place in the world. That was the 7th veil. Like realizing God, realizing that you are not a forever being, as I would say, a elemental, or, you know, an eternal, or whatever. All right, so that was the 7th veil. Okay, that's the first one to dissolve. You let go, and even in the 7th veil too, you let go of that victim mentality, and you stop blaming and projecting onto other people. See, a person that does that is not awakened, because that's the first thing. Like, that is, I ain't gonna lie. Comment if that was like, if that's been going on with you. Like, as you talk to other people, you start to see, like, they're not ready for what I'm saying to them. They're not realizing this. And what's crazy is, I think that same guy, it's been a couple young men that thank you for commenting again, that have commented, and I'm telling you, they're saying that they are going through these things in stages. And I don't want you guys to be like, oh yes, I have a gift and da-da-da-da, when in actuality it's a stage, and you pass through that stage, and these particular incidents and events and experiences stop happening. I know at some point where I was, you know, having one particular experience, I'm not going to describe it because it's quite personal, and then all of a sudden it stopped. When I had a realization, I was out with a friend and I had a realization of something, and all of a sudden it stopped. But you gotta, I don't know, you just gotta be very mindful, be very careful with what you take in as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this time is of the essence, and it's stop reacting. This is a lot of taking in other people's thoughts instead of letting your thoughts, the law of cosmic creation, your thoughts will echo into eternity. It's your energy that goes back out there. You feel me? So that was the seventh veil. The sixth veil is when people realize, like when you realize that there's another plane to existence. So for the people that have like seen entities, people that are saying, you know, they see spirits, or something like that. I'm not saying that do not take this as a clinical diagnosis for any medical or mental issue. Please do not. Go see a professional if you feel that you need to. What I'm saying is some of these experiences have been related to spiritual awakening and the first few steps. Because imagine your body's in overload. Your body's in overload, bro. Like these parts of your brain and your personality and your body itself have not been activated ever. Like ever in this life. So it's like being born again, literally like being born again, like babies come into the world and they're in shock and screaming and everything hurts, and because they're first experiencing this sensation. Okay. But that's a part of the sixth veil. Like most people who don't realize that there are different dimensions and stuff, they are only 3D. They're only 3D. They only think about the material. So what they can see, feel, hear. Touch, taste, you know, all the senses can get activated, but nothing else gets activated. You start to realize that I've seen shapeshifters. Listen, you start to realize some crazy shit when you hit that sixth veil, because you start to understand that it's other things influencing this world that we're in. Okay. So I want to know about, y'all, I'm good and nosy. I don't mind tapping into the Sag energy. I do not mind. And look at that. It's like spirit splitting the deck. The star. It's like spirit is like literally exchanging with you. Literally like exchanging with you. And it may be difficult for some of you guys, like trying to share this with these people. That's why I'm glad spirit confirmed. Stop talking to everybody about your experiences. They're not for everybody. They're for you. Just like I love to you know, well, I believe and I understand it to be that my talents are for other people's growth. My gifts are strictly for God. You know, my singing ability, if you can play instruments, you play instrument by yourself in a room, or, you know, you spend like time. It's just like being with a spouse, you know, or an animal that you've attached to. You spent time together, communing. And what we're going to find out right now is some things about this. The law of immortality. Time is only of the essence. Yeah, look at that. 4 of Pentacles. Like, there will be money. Yeah, but if that's what you're doing it for, I know that's what you're doing it for now. Ace of Cups. Security, a helping hand. Like, come on. There's going to be money. Listen, God ain't here. Money is the 3D. Money is the 3D. The blessings come with it because that's part of the walk, but it's not the meaning. You get what I'm saying? It is not the meaning of the walk, of the pathway. It is not the meaning of the pathway. Like, seriously. Yeah, that's beautiful. I just cannot stop. And in each one of these pictures too, the moon is somewhere. Not all of these pictures in this spiritual awakening deck have the moon in it, like so pronounced. You know what I'm saying? And in the secondary causation, why did I think ripple effect? This law of secondary causation got this lady, and she looks to be like she's in a bathing suit. Yeah, like she's in a bathing suit, right? And also, there's a lot of felines out here. Listen, there's felines out here